Hello, I'm doing the first oil change on my 2023 Ford Maverick, and I found some things. Wanna see? This thing is so lightweight. Ta-da! Okay. First of all, looks pretty standard to like all the old Durtex and stuff and yada yada what have yous. Lots of spiders though. Just under 5,000 miles, 59 engine hours. First thing I seen through the shield, kind of curious. The ECVT looks like it has provisions for a PTU, which would mean like all-wheel drive. It even has like a dowel, two dowels. So maybe they were gonna do an all-wheel drive. You might want to get a bigger torque strut though. Here's my Streamlight in reference. That's tiny, little baby guy. So yeah, I'm just looking around doing kind of a multi-point inspection. I like to do my own oil changes. Nothing against dealerships and that. I like to know for sure, and I like to see things when they're brand new and any problems they might have and not have any cover-ups. Like a transmission fluid leak. Yikes. Not terrible, but kind of looks like it's coming from these cooler lines. You kind of see they're kind of wet right there. It doesn't come from anywhere higher that I can see. The bulkhead there going in is dry. Everything looks dry except for there, and then it kind of rolls back, but that is definitely transmission fluid. And I don't know, I mean, it trails back. It makes it look like this drain plug is leaking, and it might be too, but I doubt it. I think that's a drain plug. That's what I would say it is. I checked it with a hand. Everything's tight, but I got it there and all down the case. So nothing on the CV axle seal there. What we got over here? Anything? Nothing there, but that Loctite there, that retaining looks weird. That sealant. Nothing on the edge. Pump strut. I think that's, well, it wouldn't be a pump. Chain case, whatever you want to call it. Not familiar totally with what they got going on here, but I will tell you that's a leak. Did notice one other thing. It's kind of weird. I don't know if they had a fight. This is a brand new car. I don't know if they had a fight putting this thing in or what, but I'm guessing this is for a jig to put it in these holes. I don't know if it had a fight with the jig or what, but if you see that, the aluminum's messed up. Like it's actually, see if I can focus. It's actually pretty beat up. So I don't know what happened there. Looks like it missed. I don't see any cracks, But then again, I mean, if it missed and slipped, did it hit something there? What? Like, where is it coming from? I think it's a cooler line sight. I mean, it makes you think it's cooler lines because that's typically what happens. And it's kind of wet right there in the bracket. How I would go about it is I'd probably put dye in it if I could. Clean it off and see if it comes back. And where it comes from. The highest point anyways. Got a micro electric coolant pump. The water pump. Very BMW-esque. Electric water pump. Little turbinator. Little turbocharger. I want to see something cool. There is no belts on this thing. None. No belts. Look at power feed coming in for that water pump there. Little baby oil filter. The 910 that's going on, it's bigger. So I don't know if you guys have heard, but when I went to get the oil for this, they gave me 520 and I said, hey, hang on there. It says 0W20 on the cap. Well, I guess there's an update. So it takes 520 now. I asked them, should I get a new oil cap? And they said, nah. So that's that, I guess. I'm going to just put it in. I mean, it came from the dealership, so it's pretty cool. And I'm probably the only crazy person that does this, but I like to do my own stuff because I like to see, I guess, like trust issues. You know, when you have a lift, I mean, I'm not lazy. So when you buy a car from this dealership, they give you your first oil change free. And I said, hey, I'm going to be the craziest guy you know. Can I ask you a weird question? They said, sure, we love weirdos. And I'm like, awesome, cool, I'm in the right spot. Can I have the oil and do it myself? And they said, sure. So I said, bring up your bulk oil container, because they're not going to give me containers of oil because it's more expensive, but bulk is cheaper. So they gave me my own oil, 6 quarts of 520 and 910. And of course, immediate upgrade. The parts store didn't even list this. M12 by 1.75. I don't even know if it's correct yet, but I'm pretty sure it is. It's like a standard Ford drain plug. Same gasket style and everything. Same 15 millimeter, but it's magnetic. So I put these in. This is in my wife's with the 2 liter, and I don't know. It's a little bit of extra protection, and then you gotta have a little bit of something like that, I guess. Yeah. If you don't have running water, these are great. I mean, we have running water, but not in the shop. So, yeah, I'm gonna get to it and do this oil change, but I just figured you guys would like to see what's going on. So, yeah, I'll bring you back when I get some oil draining. So I was thinking about buying the new GoPro 12. Anybody know, is that any good? I mean, I guess they probably all suck, but man, I've been working my butt off. I haven't been able to clean anything around this place, and it shows. All right, first time coming loose. Normal torque. Let's get a light on this for you guys so you can see. What's crazy is, wow, that is dirty. Ugh. Smell like. Yep. Yep. Gross. All right, so that's pretty bad. You know what's crazy is the oil change reminder, or the oil change oil life said 62% still at 5,000 miles. And I usually don't go this long. We have just been driving this thing so much because it gets such good gas mileage. I really neglected this one. I did her first oil change on her EcoBoost at 2,500 miles. So I was ashamed of this one. Let's get this oil filter. Yeah, right. Those white Ford oil filters, the factory ones are on, they're so freaking tight. The claw. This thing is tiny compared to the 910 that's going on it. Wow, holy shit. That is on there. Wow. For what? What is the reason? Holy cow. Whew. That was insane. Oh, if you were wondering, I said ship, like as in a boat. Holy ship with a P. So. Why aren't you draining? Oh well. Let's get a little light in the action situation here. We got enough lights around. All right. Little baby oil filter. Oh my gosh. Looks like it came off a Kia. Oh my gosh. Pre-lube this oil filter. A little bit on the O-ring. Got a FL910S going on here. Alright. I'm gonna take a clean rag and go clean up the surface. Not too much, just anything sticking up that I don't like. Looks brand new, so. Get you guys in here. Let's see. There's your oil filter location. Bunch of T30s to take the shield off. Pretty straightforward. I'm gonna go ahead and put the oil filter on. Let's do a comparison of the two. Well, there's the 910. Let me set them side by side here. I don't know what this baby little thing is. I've never seen something like this. 2302. Oh. It's just, so we got 15 Newton meters. Some sort of language. Huh. Green mark. Part number. Oil filter in 30 languages. There's a difference. So we'll go ahead and we lube that up. Some clean oil. Get her up there and give her a snug a dug. Alright. Heat. 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 There he goes. That's all you need. That's not a specific torque spec. That's just make some noises and tighten it up. Wipe it off, make it look presentable. I'm gonna do something like an old timer here. We got 11:17. 11, 17. Oh boy. We got 59 engine hours. I'm just gonna write this because I can't video and do it at the same time. Let me try. So the engine hours on the hybrid mean more to me than the mileage, because this thing's not always on when it's driving. So I like to know how many hours. I'll still go off mileage, but and that's probably where it's getting its calculation. But again, that oil was nasty, so I'm good with the 5,000 mile. Probably do 4,500 with this thing. Maybe not, because I'll probably go 5. Since it's not GDI and it's multi-port, I'll probably do 5,000, but I'll do full synthetic next time. I'll probably do a mobile one or something nice at extended performance like I do on her truck. That's what I'll probably do, because multi-port's a lot cleaner, even though that oil was dirty. It's factory oil, so I'm putting a magnetic drain plug in it. There's your part number. It's just like the OE one, same size and everything. Just has a little magnet on the end. Same gasket type, everything. So, oh, for some reason there's a bunch of gunk in this thing or whatever. It's not draining. This oil drain, I just splashed it all over. Threads in like butter. Okay, everything is tight. I gotta kind of hurry because my phone's dying and the charger I have sucks. So, everything's tight, marked, yada yada. I said I was gonna hurry, but a little bit of a weirdo when it comes to this stuff. I wanted to see this thing. Little battery heater valve thing. They said that the little, wow, it's got a little temp sensor and everything. They said that watch out for coolant leaks, which it's all plastic, so I know that's gonna leak eventually. It's a little like reverse EGR cooler. Heat exchanger for the exhaust has a little flapper inside that diverts the exhaust through there to heat up the battery. So there's a battery under there. Big old roll bar. 2 cats, California emissions. Yeah, otherwise looks like the same as hers except for the torsion axle, or the trailing axle anyways. Big old thing. Hers is independent because it's all-wheel drive. So they got rid of the rear resonator. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to charge my phone a little bit, and I'm going to look at how I want to reroute the block heater cord to come out the front bumper. I got enough room to do it. I just need to find a place. And there's that evil little speaker that I want to get rid of. That guy right in there with that little QR code. Little baby speaker. That's the fake engine noise machine. I get rid of that. Okay, I'll be back. Alright. I'll change the label on the cap later. Why does that feel so rough? It's weird. I felt a lot of dipsticks, right? And well, that didn't sound right. So, redemption. This one seems rough. It seems almost like, I don't know, like you would say rust, but it's not. I don't know, it's just very coarse. Let's fire this thing up. So if you don't know, if your hybrid doesn't start right away and it's in park, if you just mat the gas pedal to the floor, it'll start. Let's see, am I gonna get lucky? Is the battery voltage gonna be where it wants to start? Nope. I'll grab it. kind of loud. Doesn't sound too good. Alright, I don't advise this, but it is off, so I mean I can take this out. I know that the truck's probably not. Had to delete some stuff on my phone because it's great. Oh man, this charger. Now the charger's on and off. So anyway. Jeez, Pete, I'm gonna go buy the GoPro right now. Anyway, I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to run the Genius adapter and go from there and see what happens with the block gator and the bumper, because I don't know if you caught any of that, but I said I was gonna put the Genius plug in the bumper down there in the little square rectangle. And I'm going to make that video on my new GoPro, or nice smartphone. I'm going to go back to a flip phone. You watch. Alright guys, well it's been fun. I'm going to have to edit the crap out of this. I didn't want to. But I'm going to have to. So, first oil change done. Really simple. Tiny oil filter. Yeah, I'm confident that it's going to maybe even get better gas mileage now. I'm not sure. I mean, 1 mile per gallon, I'll take it. This thing's really sensitive to change. So, alright, we'll see you guys. Thanks.